Hey guys, welcome back. Today I thought I'd come out here and share a very quick video with you of some of my favorite, most used skincare products this summer as we kind of come to the end of summer, which I can't believe I'm saying that. Time certainly has gone by. I've never done really an empties video or a monthly favorite, and certainly if that's something you would like me to do, please let me know in the comments below. I'd be happy to. But I thought I would come on here and just share with you the products that I've been just using consistently this summer for a few reasons. Number one, summertime I find is just to be a challenging time for a lot of us to find, especially moisturizers that work well on their skin. I think with the weather, with the humidity, and especially this year with just the waves of heat that's come through, I have certainly found it to be challenging to find moisturizers that not only work well for my skin, but also not shiny, greasy, and so on under sunscreen. Two, with my pregnancy, my skin has just been all over the place. Initially with, being more dry and sensitive to now more acne prone, and then still hard time finding products that doesn't cause irritation. So the first product I want to share with you guys is actually a nighttime moisturizer. Now, I'm a big believer that nighttime moisturizers can do a lot of great things for your skin, especially if you're 30s and beyond, where one of your main skincare goals is to prevent or tackle and treat some of the signs of skin aging or premature aging. Fine lines, dullness, uneven skin texture, and skin tone. This one I think is really worth every dollar. And it's from Glytone, their Peptide Overnight Restorative Moisturizer. So Glytone is a line that's really well known for their products, especially when it comes to exfoliants, like glycolic acid products. And you will see pretty much all of their acid products, there will be this number, like a designation, which is, PFAV. What that stands for precise free acid value. With Glytone, what they have done is they've clearly labeled out and informs you of that kind of concentration of acid that's in this product. So this one has 6.0. So usually that means with their labeling, there's 6% of glycolic acid in this product that is working to help with targeting your skin concerns. In addition, this also contains tetrapeptides, so peptides that we know help with fine lines, wrinkles, as well as hyaluronic acid. And it's a really nice, rich moisturizer. It's got shea butter in there, as well as polyhydroxy acid, gluconolactone. So I really like this one because it's rich and nourishing, which is really what I prefer. I usually like to use a lighter moisturizer in the morning so it looks nicer and sits well with my sunscreen, but really use a more nourishing moisturizer at night to help, number one, if I am using a retinoid, and reduce the irritation of retinoids, but two, I just find that a richer moisturizer works better for my skin and helping my skin barrier repair. Certainly this is a great one because not only is it nourishing, it's got a lot of great ingredients in there in tackling dullness, fine lines, wrinkles, and also it's great because it is pregnancy safe. And for those individuals who are interested in simplifying their routine, who don't want to use too many serums or just want to cleanse their face and use a product that can help with signs of premature aging, I think this is a great one to consider. The next product I want to share with you is an antioxidant serum. So we're talking all about anti-aging here, from overnight moisturizers to antioxidant serums in the morning. It's from Vichy, their Liftactiv Vitamin C Serum. This is one that I actually really recommend to individuals who kind of want a similar serum to the SkinCeuticals Holy Grail CE Ferulic. I don't believe in dupes because it's really hard to prove that two products are exactly the same without being studied. It is as close as you can get to really having, number one, good studies back in their efficacy and in the formulation and the texture. And also I think the pricing is significantly more affordable than the SkinCeuticals. So this is 15% pure vitamin C, pure L-ascorbic acid, very similar to SkinCeuticals CE Ferulic. And they also have vitamin E, and in place of ferulic acid, there is plant-derived polyphenols and antioxidants. I actually find this serum to be slightly a little more liquidy, just ever so more liquidy than the SkinCeuticals, which I actually think is great for the summertime. But this one, I think it's great. I think it's very affordable. And if you are looking for a drugstore vitamin C serum that is very similar in texture to SkinCeuticals, this is one that I highly recommend. Okay, now let's jump into moisturizers. A lot of people tend to skip moisturizers in the summertime because it sometimes just feels really sticky and often we think it's unnecessary. However, I still encourage you to use a moisturizer, especially if you have dry skin, especially if you have premature aging and sensitive skin and acne prone skin. One that I have been loving this summer is from the Roche-Posay, their new Toleriane Double Repair Matte Moisturizer for oily to combination skin. I love this one because this is a gel cream formulation and absorbs really nicely. As far as the active ingredients, it's got nice ingredients to support your skin barrier function, help with sebum control. Also have perlite and silica to help with shine control. So really great to use in the summertime as well as all year round depending on where you live. In addition, it's got the probiotic thermal spring water, niacinamide, and ceramide. So really getting the benefit from the Toleriane line, but with the addition of shine control. And a similar one that I have been really liking that I kind of been just jumping between the two, a little more expensive, but from Skinfix. And I want to share this one because quite a few of you guys have actually asked me on my Instagram. So I'm a big fan of the darker blue bottle, the Skinfix, the triple lipid peptide cream, which is a thicker moisturizer. But this is one that I think very similar to the Toleriane is a great one to use in the summertime, especially if you have oily to combination skin. And this is a Skinfix Skin Barrier Restoring Gel Cream. This is a lightweight gel cream formulation, and it has some couple great ingredients that help with oily skin, as well as just, again, overall supporting your skin barrier health. So it's got yeast extracts, it's got 2% niacinamide, which also, again, helps with a little bit with sebum control, as well as zinc PCA. So again, zinc is another ingredient that can be anti-inflammatory, often used in formulations for acne and oily prone skin. And also has a little bit of peptides in there to overall just support overall skin health. Okay, now I have been experiencing lots of acne this pregnancy, and so 2 new acne products that I've been trying and really loving that I want to share with you. The first one is the new Benzoyl Peroxide cleanser from Naturium, the Benzoyl Peroxide Cream Cleanser 5%. If you know me, you know I'm a big fan, a big proponent of benzoyl peroxide. In the past, I've talked so much about CeraVe's Acne Foaming Cleanser with 4% benzoyl peroxide, and that one I still do love very much, but I felt like that was really the only gentle benzoyl peroxide on the market until Naturium came out with this one. And so this is one I really have been loving, and it's very creamy, very gentle. I certainly have not found this to really burn on my skin. I would say texture-wise, when comparing this to the CeraVe, I find that this does foam a little bit more than CeraVe, but I haven't found it to be overly dry on my face. Like my skin doesn't feel extra taut after cleansing. And this is 5%, CeraVe is 4%, so really similar. And what I typically do, a little trick, is that I double cleanse at night. I usually use like a cleansing balm or a cleansing oil to remove all my sunscreen and makeup. And then I will apply the benzoyl peroxide cleanser and leave that on for like 2 to 3 minutes to allow it to work. And at the same time, I'm actually brushing my teeth. So I know exactly how long it takes me to brush my teeth. I leave my cleanser on. It's about 2 to 3 minutes. I wash off my cleanser. The benzoyl peroxide has done its job. And then I move on to my next step in my skincare routine. And by the way, this is safe during pregnancy. Also, this has an acetylglucosamine, which is just an amino sugar that can help gently exfoliate and brighten the skin. So I really love it for just the gentleness and the benzoyl peroxide. Next product I really have been liking, it's from e.l.f. e.l.f. has come out with a new skincare collection, and this Blemish breakthrough line has various different products that help to target acne and also acne, post-acne marks. There's few in this line that has tranexamic acid, including this one that also I think is really smart, that kind of utilizes acne fighting ingredients as well as ingredients to kind of target post-acne marks at the same time. So this is their Blemish Breakthrough Acne Calming Water Cream. So it's a light cream formulation, but I almost treat it like a spot treatment. So what I do is I apply this not to my entire face. I certainly think you can do so because it's fairly gentle, but I just like to spot treat areas that are acne prone for myself. And this product contains 1% salicylic acid, 4% niacinamide. So great ingredients, help with inflammation, help with clogged pores, help to target acne, and also contains an acetylglucosamine. So we talked about this earlier, amino sugar that helps to brighten and help with uneven skin tone, as well as tranexamic acid that will help with post-acne marks. So altogether, I think it's just a really nice, gentle, non-irritating, non-drying acne treatment that can be used on a daily basis to spot treat or even all over the face as like a lightweight moisturizer if you are acne prone. Now, 1% salicylic acid, especially if you're using to spot treat, is 100% safe to use during pregnancy. And if you're wondering about what other acne treating products you can use during pregnancy, feel free to check out my other videos, which I'm happy to link below. Now, the last 2 products are sunscreens, and they're Asian sunscreens. These 2 are ones I've really been loving for their lightweight texture for the summer. And the first one is from Abib, the Heartleaf Sun Essence. This is SPF 50 and PA4+. So this is a Korean line, and I love this. And I feel like this is really one of the few sunscreens that I have used, probably the only one that has come in a dropper bottle. So that I think is just very interesting. It's got a great line of chemical filters that most Asian sunscreens utilize. So you know it's effective, and and it's fragrance free, and it's got niacinamide and heartleaf, which is a plant extract with antioxidant benefits. But what I really love is just how lightweight it is. It goes on very nicely. It's ever so slightly hydrating, but after it's absorbed, it doesn't feel sticky or really shiny. I love how elegant it looks on my skin. The more Korean sunscreens I try, the more I fall in love with all of them. I mean, so far my favorite has been like the one from Beauty of Joseon, their rice probiotic sunscreen. This one I feel like is very similar, but even more liquidy and less moisturizing. So I think this is even better if you have more oily combination skin. If you find that Beauty of Joseon one just a little bit ever so slightly too like shiny or greasy. And the last one is from Japan, from Biore UV. And I feel like of all the Japanese sunscreens, the Biore line is one that I consistently love for the summer because a lot of their sunscreens are gel cream formulation, fast absorbing, non-sticky. This is the Aqua Rich Light Up Essence, and it's SPF 50 and PA4+. This one I was curious to try for a few reasons. Number one, most of the Biore UV sunscreens I've tried are more gel cream formulation that I like, but I wanted to just see what their creams were like, sunscreen creams were like. And I find it really hard in the US to shop for Japanese sunscreen that are water resistant, and this is one of the few ones that is, so that's why I went ahead and bought it. It actually took me a while to really like this sunscreen for a few reasons. Number one, well, first of all, it's got great filters, but the texture was different. So certainly was a cream. What it has is it has particles in here that gives a what they call like a light diffusing radiance or brightening effect. And certainly I think it's not white and pasty like zinc oxide, and it doesn't have mineral filters. It has tin oxide, which kind of gives that light diffusing property. And so when I first put this on, it kind of reminded me like I'm putting on a zinc or titanium based sunscreen because it has that brightening, slightly whitening look that I was a little bit not sure how I felt, but then once it absorbed into my skin, it does leave a more dewy complexion. That white kind of cast does go away, and it gives more of that radiance, which I think for some people, like if you're my skin tone or lighter, I think you may like. It certainly gives you that healthy glow, but you know, if you're oily skin, you may just find yourself looking extra shiny. And if you're darker skin, I think that brightening effect can just look a little ashy and doesn't sit well with your skin tone. I certainly don't think this is a bad sunscreen. I really like how hydrating it is. Certainly more hydrating than some of the gel cream formulations that I've used from Biore. But I do think that this is not for everyone, and you kind of have to test it on your skin first and let it sit for a few minutes to let it fully absorb and kind of warm up to skin tone to really see how it looks on your skin. All right, guys, so that is it. That is kind of my consistently used summer favorite products. Let me know if you've tried any of these and what you have used this summer that you really like. And also let me know what other products you would like me to review. I would greatly appreciate it if you could give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.